My grandfather, one of the most influential men in my life, never opened a Facebook account. Of course, he was 82 when Facebook was founded. Similarly, my grandfather never had a TikTok account. Of course, he was 95 when TikTok got started. But he proved an important point with his life and his influence. You don't need to be on social media to make a difference in the world. In fact, some of the most influential women and men in my life were not and are not on social media, and in some ways, I look up to them because of it. Now, let me begin quickly by pointing out what I am not saying in this video. I am not saying that you cannot make a difference in the world on social media. In fact, nearly every day, I try to use it positively to reach people with the message of minimalism, owning less, and living an intentional life focused on the things that matter most. I'm active on several different platforms, and I have certainly used the power of the platform to spread my message and build a community. There's no doubt I get to do what I do because of social media. But just because I have hopefully been able to make a positive difference in the world through social media doesn't mean it's required for everyone. There are countless ways to make a positive difference in the world, and social media is rarely required for any of them. Even worse, too often, the distraction of social media may actually keep us from making our biggest difference in the world. Social media steals our time and our attention. It often negatively influences our mood or how we see the world and the people around us. Rather than inspiring us to make a difference, it results in only greater feelings of inadequacy. Sometimes the people closest to us feel the brunt of our social media use the most. We ignore the conversations right in front of us to scroll endless feeds or to take out on them the negative emotions sparked in us. As a result, we sacrifice away our greatest opportunity for impact. It is certainly possible to make a positive difference in the world through social media, but it's not required. You don't need social media to parent your children well. You don't need social media to call your neighbor for coffee. You don't need social media to show up for your friend's cancer screening or to help your coworker with that tough project. You don't need social media to mentor a young man in your community, volunteer at your local nonprofit, or write a letter to a struggling friend. You don't need social media to tell your friends about a problem in the world. You don't need social media to pray for a loved one or to offer to help a family in need. You don't need social media to lead others. You don't need social media to show empathy, kindness, and compassion. And you don't need social media to share your story of hurt, loss, pain, success, victory, or redemption. Social media can be a positive tool indeed, but it can also become a powerful distraction. Either way, it is not required for influence.